Those pro stocks roar to the start-finish line. And Richard Dorman does a nice job on the outside, rolling out to the lead here. Mariah McGriff O'Neill going to follow in second. Jen Hall contact. Barry Levitt goes around and hard hit against the outside wall in 3 and 4. We are under caution here on lap number 1. And the O'Reilly Chevrolet Pace Corvette drops down, getting ready to get us underway for our first main event of the night. 50 laps of super late model racing. And green waves. Big push on the outside coming here from Zane McKissick, winner at the season finale. But we're 3 wide here for that second place spot. Dylan Jones makes an aggressive move to the inside, going door to door with John Lashley. And he'll roll out to third here. Has the inside quarter panel of Zane McKissick. Dylan Jones looking to go for the lead. In the 38 of J.D. White has dropped off the track just about 4 laps ago. Was struggling with pace, still needs to make a few more adjustments before the main event later on. Dylan Jones has caught the 25 of Cammy York. He goes low and Zane McKissick follows this time. Gonna give a big push to that car in the back straightaway. We have our top 3 nose to nose. I guess nose to tail. But Dylan Jones doing well, hanging on here through pressure. Zane McKissick looking low once again in 3 and 4. And that'll bring Bill Engel side by side for second. McKissick lost a little bit of his momentum that time. And Bill Engel will roll ahead. Looked like there might have been a little bit of contact that time between the 69 of Engel and the 99 of McKissick, as McKissick was right up on the back bumper of that orange hot rod. Little bit of contact that time moved Dylan Jones up the track, but Bill Engel had his nose in there. Dylan Jones leads, though, by just 0.05 of a second. White flag in the air one more time around. Bill Engel looking for the charge he needs. Lap traffic in the way is going to allow Bill Engel to pull side by side, and he gets checked. That'll send the 69 around and into the infield. Dylan Jones, this time out of turn 4, is going to take the win. Zane McKissick will come home second. Ron Norman in third. And green flag in the air for our award store, Park Avenue Jewelers Hobby Stocks, race number 2. David Phippen rolls the outside this time. Saw him dirt tracking it up there through much of last race. Said he was able to find a little bit more speed out of this car, and he's going to take a big lunge through 3 and 4. Looks like he has really good drive speed there. But Jen Hall working the inside against Brian Love. Going to have her nose up in second here, and will clear to try and run down the leader, Phippen. And Jen Hall has the inside against David Phippen, going underneath that red moon in turn 1 and 2. And Jen Hall able to work to the lead on lap number 4 that time. We're going to get the halfway to go this time. 12 laps in, 13 laps to go. Corners left to do so. So the rest of the field going to make their way to the white flag here, but making our way out of turn 3 and 4 this time. Really steady drive in perfection for Jen Hall. 2 wins and 2 heat wins to start the Award Store Park Avenue Jewelers Hobby Stock season. But a little rusty, time out of the seat. It's going to take a minute to get back up to speed, but she'll look to do so here now that we are under green. And right to the front, Scott Vetter on the race start, and race officials are going to flash the caution lights here and put that pace car back out front. Didn't like the race start there. Someone was on the throttle a little early. But Vincent Yesu gets us started on that front row, and we're going to have 3 wide immediately on the race start here. As Mike Vetter looks to the outside, it's J.R. Shanks to the front, down low on that apron line, though. Push coming on the outside, Chad Jennings in second. Mike Vetter, though, going to make his push to the inside and easily accelerate past that number 2 car. And Vetter able to work to the lead there. Work to second there in front of Chad Jennings. But J.R. Shanks still holding on to the lead out front. And consistently running a lap time in the 19.9, Scott Vetter is by far the fastest car on track, and we'll see him go to the lead here on the back straightaway. And J.R. Shanks going to try and battle back on the outside. This time falls back in line, and he'll look to the inside, trying to take that lead back, coming out of turn 2. Better run up top, though, from the 56 of Vetter. Nose to nose this time through 3 and 4. Who's going to establish dominance across the front straightaway? J.R. Shanks gets a better drive off, but you see the pace that 56 carries down the straightaways. It has run down speed. Just saw that rear end dancing around, and he's having a hard time holding on to this thing. He had the pace the entire race and was pushing for the lead, but now it looks like that 56 is turning into a handful. Chad Jennings is closing in. Does that car have a flat? And Morgan Forbes might try and take a podium spot as the 56 goes around this time and is down in the grass. Was trying to nurse it around, but too much for too long. And his car goes around and will drop under caution as this race finishes with J.R. Shanks, your winner. All morning working on the car and back out here for the main event after missing their heat race. Making their way out of turn 4 this time. Green flag waves, and no, it will not. But Dorman, Jeremy Smith, and Ron Cyril were the only 3 Pro Stock winners a year ago. Lights back off, and we are green. Barry Levitt gets us rolling on the outside as the control car, and caution going to come back out here. And that race start looked good from the Pro Stocks. Barry Levitt rolls out to the lead up front, but Mariah McGriff trying to force her way through. Has Devin Jones right behind her, but he'll move to the outside in 3 and 4 this time to try and track down that 67 car. But Mariah McGriff has her nose out front and is to the lead on lap number 1. Saw much of the same in the main event a couple of weeks ago before Richard Dorman was able to climb his way through the field. We'll see if Mariah McGriff has made some adjustments and keep this car near the front. He's looking to the inside of McGriff O'Neill right now. And will move up to third. Has the inside on Barry Levitt. He's going to look to quickly make his way towards the front here. Devin Jones holds the lead. Heard the little bit of trash talk between the two of them before this race. Now Richard Dorman's going to look to show Devin Jones what's up. And 3 wide through lap traffic that time as our leaders are side by side. Jones going to swing this car wide. And able to hold on up top, keeping that nose out front. And nose to nose at the line that time, 7 thousandths of a second separating our leaders. And a little bit of contact that time. That brought Devin Jones up towards the wall. He's trying to corral this car. Able to hold on though, and he'll try to drive back underneath. A little aggressive though. He tried getting to Dorman's bumper. For that 5th place spot, 1 lap remaining. White flag in the air for Richard Dorman. Checkered flag gonna wave this time. Richard Dorman has completed his sweep of race 2 of the season. Green flag waves out of 4 this time. Roger Raymond got us started down low, has his nose out front of Rob Brown. And we'll take the lead going off into 1 and 2, though. Strong run on that outside as that 45 builds momentum, and Rob Brown will charge to the lead. And here goes Rob Brown making his way around the 21 of Roberts, able to keep it down low and easily clear that first lap car. Roger Raymond about a half straightaway behind right now, still needs to make his way around that 21 car, as Rob Brown already looking to set up a pass on that fuchsia number 26, driven by Bertram. Though Rob Brown has already taken the white flag and is in turn 4, making his way out now, sees the checkered. Rob Brown going to take the W.W. Williams Ministock season opener, driving Garrett Gilliam's car in the 34. Roger Raymond able to get it done. And the Recor Thunder trucks are green. Jeffrey Gillespie gonna have a fast charge on the outside out to the lead. He's trying to leave this pack in the dust. 3 wide, row 2. And here comes the 65 of Gary Lavoie Jr. showing some great pace tonight. He's gonna look to the low side of David Levitt and pull up into the top 6. Kirsten Jones now looking for the lead, though, up front, nose to nose with Jeffrey Gillespie in 3 and 4. Jones has the low line as Gillespie has it up on that 3/4 arching lane. Not quite up against the wall on the high side, but just about 1 truck length down from it in width. Oh, in contact this time in 3 and 4. That'll send Art Meredith up towards the wall. Or sorry, that's Jeremy Smith up towards the wall. Art Meredith with heavy nose damage. 62, open nose showing. But we're all stacked up front. Jeffrey Gillespie. Oh, and it looks like debris going for a slide on the back straightaway there. David Levitt rounding out our 5th row. Green flag back in the air here. Trucks leaning on each other on this start. Ron Cyril Jr. is going to try and give Kirsten Jones a push through 1 and 2 this time to get those 2 cars up front where he can try and battle it out for the lead. Really good push from Calvin Catlin too that time, getting the 96 up to speed, and he'll hang right in there for the lead. Side by side currently with Ron Cyril Jr. And this battle for Soul has allowed David Levitt to get in there, and he'll make contact with the number 20 car who goes around on the back straightaway. Green flag still out. We'll see if he gets it refired, and caution will wave. 20 laps in. We will have a shootout with 5 laps to go. Oh, and it looks like the 20 truck lost a tire or a wheel there at least. Or, sorry, a wheel or a tire at least. See that truck sparking. Does a lot of hard work, and he'll have a lot to film on this restart here as these Thunder trucks are ready to go back green with 6 laps of racing. Cyril able to get his nose out front at the line. Kirsten Jones gonna have a fast run on the outside though as she goes back to the lead. And as Kirsten Jones makes her way through 3 and 4 this time, white flag in Pete Smith's hand and will wave this time out of 4. 1 lap to go for our Recor Center Thunder trucks. Kirsten Jones did a great job getting launched off on that restart. And Ron Cyril Jr. doesn't look like he has an answer. Currently running about 0.05 of a second slower. He'll need a huge run through 3 and 4. But no, this time out of turn 4, redemption for Kirsten Jones. In row number 4, the 25 of Cammy York from Crystal Lake, Illinois, and the 38 of J.D. White as we are ready to get racing. And Cammy York going to fall back through the pack a little bit. A whole lot of slinking happen throughout the field. Some drivers having to check up a little bit. Others looking to make runs. It's Dylan Jones up to 4th right now. Following in line right behind the 57 of Jen Hall. Working through the middle, 3 wide this time. Dylan Jones looking for that runner-up position. But Bill Engel taken off here after the late spin in the first race. And Dylan Jones has found his way up to the lead battle now. Battling to the inside of the 69 of Bill Engel. Looking to sweep the night tonight after earning the pole in qualifying and winning in our first main event. And Dylan Jones really on the throttle, pushing up that high side, and he'll find the momentum run, just slip down low against Bill Engel. Side by side for the lead, but Bill Engel re-throttles back up on the back straightaway and is able to keep his nose out front, though they are side by side and banging. Dylan Jones muscles his way to the lead. Dylan Jones will slip up the track a little bit that time as he worked his way around. John Lashley wanted to do so quickly, so I think the contact might have slowed him down a little bit. That allowed Bill Engel back into the picture now. But at this point, leading by 7/10, Dylan Jones knows as long as he is smooth and consistent, this race is his. White flag in the air one more time around for Dylan Jones. Driver out of Vail, Arizona, a multi-time Pro Stock track champion and the 2022 Super Late Model champion. Looking absolutely dominant here at the season opener as he takes his second checkered flag of the night.